Welcome to One Man and a Ghost. This is Tim Stevens and...
Matt Laker.
Did he forgot his name then? We're on our way to a very cool location. I've investigated it with my Team Spirit, and now myself and Matt are going to go back and cover the whole location, as it's a large one. The location is Coalhouse Fort. So we're en route to Coalhouse Fort in Tilbury in Essex. It's a huge location. It's been very well documented by various paranormal groups over time. I don't think that anybody has actually done it as more or less lone vigils. So because it's such a huge location, myself and Matt are going to have a look at the fort and do some investigating just as two people at the fort. I think that's the smallest group that's ever gone in there and investigated it. We'll see what we encounter, see what locations we can get access to when we get there. Matt, how are you feeling about it?
I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I've never done Coalhouse Fort before, but it's always one that's been on my radar. But I'm really looking forward to it. I love any location with some military history. I think it's particularly good, and there seems to be a lot of energy in them, and it's really do like the old Palmerston forts. So I think it'd be really good to go and investigate it.
Excellent. Well, like I say, and like Matt says, there's a lot of history to it. There's been a lot of activity there. It's been reported, and also it was, for those of you who don't know, actually in some of the opening scenes from Batman Begins. It was filmed there with Christian Bale and crew, as well as Tilbury Docks was used there as well. So yeah, very interesting. We're on our way, and we'll see you in a little while.
The Coalhouse Fort project was started in the 1980s to maintain, restore and promote Coalhouse Fort. The fort was built between 1861 and 1874 and remained in service until 1956, when coastal defence was abolished. Coalhouse Point was originally the site of an ageing artillery battery. Although nothing survives of this building, the fort was rebuilt in the 1860s following recommendations by the Royal Commission on the Defence of the United Kingdom, as a coastal defence was completed in 1874. The fort was built on low-lying land in a curve of the River Thames at East Tilbury, and was positioned there to form a triangle of fire between Coalhouse Fort on the Essex bank and Cliff Fort and Shawmead Fort on the Kent bank. It continued to serve as a defence to the capital through 2 world wars and was eventually bought by Thurrock Council in 1962. Nowadays, the fort is run by the Coalhouse Fort Project, a charity whose primary aim is to return this very special building to its former glory, open on the last Sunday of every month from March until November. But Coalhouse has also become known to many as a building which brings its own very special set of residents, namely the spirits and ghosts of many a man or woman who for some reason have either become trapped or chosen to stay in the dark soulful tunnels and casemates of time forever.
Hello and welcome to Coalhouse Fort. Oh shit, that's small. What's that?
Right, we are just getting ready to go off into the tunnels. Tim is fiddling with his camera. I'm fiddling with my trigger object, which is this. This is a First World War trench lighter by the Park Manufacturing Company. And if you see, it's just a little lighter which was used in the trenches during World War One, and probably made out of a bullet casing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. This is the view we've got of each other.
Yep, it's a good view.
And
yeah, I'm sure Tim will be switching between these like this.
And this.
Like that. Okay, let's jog on.
As you can see at the moment, it's daytime. This is the first time for Matt and myself to do a day vigil. So we're going to try it and see what happens. And we're just about to enter the tunnels, are we not?
We are, yeah. We are going into the tunnels. So hopefully we'll see you a bit later on.
Yep. Okay, so I'm heading off in this direction, which is a very, very small, if you want to have a quick look, Matt.
Yep.
Very, very small, thin lighting tunnel.
Yeah, so this is one of the lighting tunnels, and it's on night shot at the moment. I'll just switch it off night shot, and this is how dark it actually is. So put night shot back on. There you go. It's still very dark, but you can't see your hand in front of your face. So you're going in here.
I'm going in there, and where are you going, Matt?
I'm going down into one of the back rooms in the tunnel to 27, 26, one of those, somewhere where there's no radio signal, to be all on my own.
Which is always good. And also we heard footsteps.
Yeah, we had a few things going on during the walk round. We had footsteps. I thought we heard voices down there as well. So I'm very keen.
A woman's voice.
It sounded like a woman's voice, and there was also quite a deep, gruff male voice as well. So we're going to go and have a look and see if we can see who's down there. Well, I am. But about you're going off to Lion Tunnel.
Okay, so see who I can find down there.
All right, we'll see you later. If not, back in half hour, avenge my death.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Right, so this is me. I'm down in these tunnels, which are very, very dark. Right, so by the exit of the tunnels, we've got these lovely little sofas, which are last year's IKEA, I think. So yeah, very nice setup. So I'm going to poodle off down this way. Did I just say poodle? Yeah, I think I did. Right, there's cap 15 with the wood. It's another one of the ante-rooms. I just heard a noise behind me. So... Right. No, it could just. No, I think it's just the dripping. Well, we'll put it down to the dripping. Got these little rooms here, which are pretty awesome. It's very disorienting because the tunnel is quite long and curvy. And what we have here is we've actually got a coffin in this one. Now, some of these coffins, I believe, were used. Don't think that one was, but it still adds to the effect.
Okay, that's very interesting. Sorry about the break then. As I said about the séance that was conducted in this very room, my camera just turned itself off. Now, I'm showing a full battery with 397 minutes and 438 minutes on the hard drive. So, it's not done that before ever. Considering I've left these cameras running on their own. So that's very interesting. Maybe there is somebody here who wants to play. Well, let's find a nice little spot. Hopefully it's not too wet, and I'm going to take a seat.
What you can't actually see is that the atmosphere in these tunnels has changed. Right, it's 16. I think I was further around.
Okay, so here I am in a small lighting tunnel. I'm trying to see if I can get any responses. I've got my Olympus dictaphone. Last time I brought this with me, when I was with the team back in November, I was capturing, I believe I've captured some EVPs on it, and one of them said, you wait there, let the civvies get out of it, or something very similar to that. Also, my dictaphone was recording the voices of myself and anybody else at a slow rate. Now, it's never done that before, and I've had this dictaphone for a long time. That was the first time I'd ever done it, so I'm going to see if it would get the same kind of results again. This time I'm completely and utterly on my own in this tunnel and in this room. There's nobody anywhere near me. The nearest entrance is probably, the entrance to the outside is now about 20 metres away, I'd say, probably something like that, possibly. So yeah, I'm a fair bit away. I do have a radio with me, just in case of an emergency. So like I say, I don't advise anybody to go anywhere on their own without any security whatsoever. Simon and another member of staff are on site, and should I need them, I'll radio them and they'll be with me in a minute or so no problem at all. Okie dokie, right, let's try EVP session 1.
I mean, here's the exorcist room. This room here, there's a portally activity in it, I'm not going to say what. I'm not going to stay in this one, I'm going somewhere else. There's that one there. There's one of the exits, was it down there? No, it wasn't. I think it was this one. This one? No. Oh, I'm proper lost.
I'm calling out to any spirits that may be with me. Is there any...
Answer the question. What is orange and sounds like a parrot? The answer is a carrot. I'm going to turn my light off. Okay. There's reportedly activity in this room. I've got my trigger object. No, it's not atmospheric. Yeah, there's my trigger object. Yeah, it's a very eerie room. Okay, here's the wall. Right, so just to show you how much light there is in this room and how echo it is. That's with light shut off. Turn that back on. That gives you an idea of how dark it actually is in this room. It's also very atmospheric and very heady in here as well. Alright, I'm going to go a little bit Blair Witch on this one. So, yeah. I'm in one of these rooms and it's one with the carvings on the floor, the scratches. We don't know why, but that's where we are. You see more breath in here, it's very cold in this room. But yeah, right. I'm going to turn this off and check back with you later.
Is there anybody here with me that would like to make contact and come forward? I'm completely on my own. I don't mean you any harm. I just wish to make contact with you. I don't mean to wish you any harm at all. If you'd like to come forward and speak to me, I'm holding an orange light in my hand. You can speak to that and I'll be able to hear your voice. Please come forward. Okay, there's noise just in front of me there. There could be water dripping out. I think there's water on the wall in front of me, possibly. Is there anybody here that would like to come forward and make themselves known? Another drip.
Right, this is LG Optimus 3D, which I'm going to be using to do some ghost radar stuff. It's on high sweep. I'm going to pop that down. Okay. There, as you can see, ghost radar is running. Is there anyone in this room with me now?
Yes.
Please can you try and communicate with me? I mean you no harm or disrespect. Do you have anything you wish to say to me? Very eerie feeling in this room. It was in this room earlier that someone tapped my arm. So was that you who tapped my arm? There's all manner of noises in here. Don't know if anything's being picked up on camera. There's all manner of noises in here. Don't know if anything's being picked up on camera. Somewhere on me. I'm going to leave my lighter down there. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Just down there next to the ghost radar. I've got my dictaphone here. Turn it on. That's my dictaphone, so we're going to record. EVP session, Coalhouse Fort. Are there any spirits in this room with me now? Please can you come and communicate with me? Give me a sign that you are here. 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 On the floor in front of me are 3 devices, or 3 things. I'm hoping that you can use them to try and communicate with me. Please can try and manipulate the environment around this phone in front of me and use it to give me some words. Also, if you would like to talk to me, there is this device here, which is a dictaphone, which if you try and talk to me, it's hoped that it will pick up your voice. It's not the work of the devil, it's just merely the new technology. So please come close and try and communicate with me. So please come close and try and communicate with me. So please come close and try and communicate with me.
If there's somebody here that would like to speak to me, can you speak to this orange light? Could you tell me your name, please? Is there anybody here that would like to come forward and talk to me? Anybody here who wishes to make themselves known? I ask you to come forward, I mean you no harm. Can you walk towards me so I can hear your footsteps, perhaps? Can you make a noise?
Did you work here? Can you tell me when it was you worked here? What were the working conditions like? Did they respect you here? Who was your boss?
Golden.
Was that the name of your boss? Was his surname Golden? Did you have a garden? Are you a keen gardener? I know it's not easy to try and communicate with something like Ghost Radar, because you haven't got many words to choose from, but I'll see you persevere and you keep trying. So your boss, what was he like?
Connected.
What was connected? Depth and garden? Your boss and garden? Please can you try and give me a little bit more to go on? Was he a bit of a bastard, your boss?
Average.
So he was alright. He wasn't a bad man. Quite good to work for. Did you work in these rooms? Was it these rooms that you worked in? What can you tell me about this place? I don't know if the camera picked that up. But obviously now, I don't know if the camera picked that up. There's a very clear sort of sound from outside, sort of a tap or a bang, which is pretty cool. Was that you? I don't know if the camera picked that up. There's a very clear sort of sound from outside, sort of a tap or a bang, which is pretty cool. Was that you? Was that you? Was that you? Was that you? If that was you, could you do it again, please? If you threw something, could you throw something again? In front of me. In front of me is what I believe to be a wettable one-lighter. Shouldn't have had lighters down here. It's right there. So, are you able to move the lighter? Knock it over. Really, really hot in this room.
I'm giving you an opportunity here to talk to somebody on their own, to communicate with me. This piece of equipment I've got in front of me here, it's got an orange light on it. You could talk to that if you want to. Is there a low? Very intrigued that when I mentioned a seance that was held by Where the Most Haunted team here, that my camera decided to turn itself off completely. That was interesting. Was that a bang? If that was you making a banging noise, can you do it again, please? I'm more than happy for you to come and speak with me, or communicate with me in some way. Please come forward and talk to me. And if you've already said something that I haven't heard with my own ears, I do apologise. But if you have already said something, could you please make a sound to let me know that you've already spoken to me? Can you give me a sign of some sort? Unless I've got something on audio, I haven't experienced anything in here at the moment. But there's still plenty of the fort left to investigate, so we should see what else I can try and get. I'll film my exit on the way out, and we'll see if we pick anything up. But at the moment it feels fairly dead here. Not picking up a lot. You get a slight foreboding sense because obviously you're in the dark, you're on your own. I'm in a small room at the end of a long thin tunnel, so yeah, you do get that kind of slightly foreboding sense, but... Oh, hello? Hello?
Okay, I believe you must have picked that up on camera. If that was you, could you do it again, please? If that was somebody there that made a noise, can you bang on whatever it was you did again, please? Please come forward, I don't mean you any harm. If you're here with me now, and you made that noise, can you do it again for me, please, because I'm just about to leave, if you don't. If you want me to leave, can you make the noise again?